We head to Nazareth, Pennsylvania for the start of the final 10 races of the Target Series season and the start of the Target Series season number 6 chase. It's the Gertrude 250, 38 laps with a track just under a mile long. On the pole, of the 78 Riley Sprayed to a non-chaser. 2's outside another non-chaser, the 42 of Code Luigi. Then 30 of Coutinho, Jonathan Wong in 4th, and running at the top 5, Alex Stewart. They have Anthony Lehman in 6th, 7th, Justin Knight, 8th, Marshall Burrow. In 9th, you have Diego Lopez, and Greg Lee rounds up the top 10. Your highest starting chaser, Andrew Miller, starts 12th. Jake Galloway, who's inside. They have Danny Lloyd, another chaser, with Eli Brent in the 88. Then there's Trey Rainey and Carson Bowers, along with Matt Hamill and Charles Robert. They have Michael Sanders and Gustavo Rocha. Jake Jefferson and Jeff Bright. 2 more chasers, Lawrence Poundpond with Landon Lyons. Then Steve Larker and chasers William Seaman. They have William Bullen and chaser Joey Trickle. They have chaser Johnny Gardner and Jennifer Beefer in the 62. Then Adam McDowell chaser with TJ Hanley in the 44. They have Luke Rainey is also chaser with Bill Seaman in the 98. They have Clayton Thomas a chaser with Max Anderson in the 99. Jonathan Beeford, Stephen Baker in the 23, also chaser. Alexander Rowan, Isaac Nichols, and rounding out the field 5 row, Michael Canto, and starting 42nd, Sebastian Kukulan, the final chase contender. That's your 12 chase drivers where they start, along with the 42-car field here at Nazareth. Let's get going with our starting command.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Alright boys, let's remember, things happen pretty fast here, real fast, so let's get ready to rock and roll. Everybody stay on their toes. Give your seatbelts a little tug there, buddy. Turn your brake fans on and your tire fans on. Good luck, be safe.
Gonna be a wild race to start out the Target Series season number 6 chase. The 10 race chase to the Cup is here, starting here. 38 laps at Nazareth and the Gertrude 250. Non-chasers at the front. Your first chaser starting 12th, and we are green at Nazareth. Coutinho tried to move through the racing, but Alex Stewart takes advantage to lead lap number 1 of this 38-lap event. And there comes the 0 of Diego Lopez to the bottom lane. It's like a challenge. You can see if any chasers are moving up so far. Don't really see any up towards the front. Into the wall. Coutinho on the 2, into the wall. Hard through 1 and 2. He'll drop back 3 wide as they come down the back stretch. Still 3 wide. Code Luigi in the middle. Jake Galloway down low in the 19. Charging hard as the front 2 get away. Here comes Galloway. Whoa! And around goes the 18 of Trey Rainey. May have gotten the 9 of Justin Knight. Any others? The 52 of Miller involved. That's one of your chasers. William Bullen involved as well. And we know at least one chaser has crashed and they're wrecking again. The 24 Charles Robert. There's Miller. He's done for the day. And that is a huge storyline. He came in as the points leader. And he'll leave now at the bottom of the stack. There's Greg Lee on pit road. Yellow number 1. It starts at the front of the field. Trey Rainey on the 18 around. He may have made contact with someone else. We've seen some very aggressive moves entering this corner in the past, and no different here. It's the 18 Trey Rainey drives it hard to the bottom lane, gets up into the 4 Marshall Burrow, who then takes the 18 up into the 9 Knight. Around go those 4 drivers. There's the 6 of Greg Lee getting into it. There's where Andrew Miller got his damage. Right there, hard hit with Robert. And then there's Bullen. Jeff Bright slams on the brakes. Some other chasers get by. And what happened to the 24 ahead? Oh, he's just smoking, trying to get down low. And the 41 Jonathan Beaver runs into him, and around goes the 24. So very interesting there. Big crash takes out at least one chaser. It's a tough break for Andrew Miller. We had high hopes for him coming into this race, but now heavy damage. He's going to be out of the race and probably finish as the lowest finishing chaser. We'll go on board with Miller, see what he saw from his onboard. It's nothing good at all. That 52 car completely damaged and done for the day here only on lap number 3. Joey Trickle is one that's very close in this. I want to see if he maybe got some front end damage or if he was just able to escape it without any. Looks like he did a great job. I think Joey Trickle did a great job missing that. Go on board the 16 Adam McDowell because it looks like he was actually able to miss it as well. It's just behind the 25. And we talked about in the starting lineup how a lot of the chasers are starting in the back, and that's what could happen when you're starting at the back, but somehow only one chaser was involved in all the activities that took place. Alex Stewart led us back to the caution flag. He'll stay on the racetrack, and Stewart also leads back to the green flag. Coming back to the restart, lap number 7, Alex Stewart still leads. From their crash, Greg Lee, a chaser, Andrew Miller, and Charles Robert have retired 39 cars on the racetrack, and we will go back racing. And the bad thing for Andrew Miller, he will get the least amount of points, only 1 point. The good thing is this system's so forgiving that you can have a bad race 2 or maybe even 3 and still capitalize and get that championship. Alex Stewart will lead us to the green flag. Diego Lopez in 2nd, Eli Bright 3rd, Jake Galloway 4th, Code Luigi 5th. Nevada Spirit have been 6th, Colton Yo 7th, Jonathan Wong 8th, Matt Hamill 9th, Michael Sanders 10th, your first chaser is in 12th, Danny Lloyd, and then Lawrence Palapon a few cars behind him, and then some others. Coming to the restart zone, Alex Stewart leads, and we are back racing at Nazareth. Good jump there for the 0 of Lopez, gets away from Eli Brains, closed down the 46 of Alex Stewart, looking to the inside to turn 1 already. 0, push that 46 up the racetrack. Side by side at the front, Diego Lopez not giving this one away. He'll clear Alex Stewart down the backstretch, and the 0 car now out front in the Gertrude 250. And there for Lopez. Front 5 single file, Wong moves to 6th. Here comes Eli Bright trying to get by Alex Stewart on the fade back since this restart. Heat cycles in the tires may not be too well in that 46 car. Oh, hard into the wall back there. I think Seaman was on one of them, the 01. And it's stacked the field up. We're still racing, it looks like. But see, no, caution is out. Yellow is out. But look at the stack up that has occurred because of it. Seaman does get down low to the pits. And they're still hitting. Back to the caution flag. Diego Lopez leads in the 0 car. Stewart, Eli. And there's Galloway and Code Luigi, your top 5. As we get back to the caution. On second caution of the day, another chaser, William Seaman, has had damage in this crash. Going through, I threw this little corner here before turn 1, and I think Seaman, I just got closer. I can't really tell if Palapon Seaman, I can't tell who was at fault there, but look at the 39 sideways. Oh, he got hit. He hit the 5 of Thomas, and Seaman, Palapon goes around and hits the wall hard. Seaman gets it going again, but he has some pretty hard damage to that car. A lot of chasers once again near this, and about 3 or 4 were involved. We'll go on board Seaman, we'll go on board Palapon, we'll go on board with some others that were back here and just missed it. First, go on board Seaman. Yeah, he hit pretty hard there, pretty hard contact with the outside wall for the 00. Clayton Thomas got some side damage to this, but should be able to continue on. Right there, he got hit by the 39. Did a great job saving the car, keeping it going straight, because that could have ended his day right there if he hit the wall head on. Luke Rainey, he gains a ton of spots from this in the 22 car. Great job there by Luke getting away. Lawrence Palapon, the one who maybe got some of the most damage from this. I just can't really tell. I think the 00 may have come up a little bit, 39 may have come down a little bit. That could have just been going for the same real estate, not really knowing where you were in relation to the other cars. So that's a tough break for Palapon and Seaman, who definitely got the most damage of the chasers that were involved. Lopez in the 0 leads us back to the caution flag, and they stay out. Lopez will lead us back to the green flag as well. Going back green, lap number 13, Diego Lopez still leads. We still have the same 39 cars left on the racetrack. Seaman and Palapon have come down the pits. That's why they're 39th and 38th. Those are 2 of our chasers. Some other chasers look through. Joey Trickle's 32nd. Look ahead. Adam McDowell, 26th. Landon Lyons in 19th. Stephen Baker, 18th. Sebastian Guglon, 17th. Johnny Gardner, 16th. Clayton Thomas, 15th. Luke Rainey, 14th. A lot of the chasers kind of bundled in that mid-teens. And then you have Danny Lloyd, I believe, the highest chaser in the 10th position. Diego Lopez leads on this restart. Alex Stewart 2nd, Eli Bright 3rd, Jake Galloway 4th, Cole Luigi 5th, Jonathan Wong, Matt Hamill, Colton Yo, Jay Jefferson, Danny Lloyd, as I mentioned, rounding out the top 10. The rest of the chasers mired back mid-teens. We'll see what they can do on this restart as we're back racing at Nazareth. They've already had 2 cautions, and both cautions have had some pretty big impacts towards the chase. We get a green flag run going as Eli Bright looks to the inside of Alex Stewart. Once again, Stewart on the restart, falling back. It looks like you're just not getting the good launches there. And Eli's taking advantage big time. Might be going for the race lead here. He got a great run through 1. And down the back, entering turn 3. He's looking low on that 0 of Lopez. Trying to get down there. Eli Bright will grab the race lead as they come off turn number 4. and leads the lap by a nose. Great run there for Eli. See what Yepes can do. Oh, he got into the wall. The 0 into the wall a little bit there. From the race lead back to third, fourth. Here comes Galloway for the race and Eli Bright. Great camera angles. They come down the backstretch from the infield. See how fast they're racing. Oh! Nichols into the wall hard. Does he save it? They're forwarding the corner. Someone has to give. Jeff Bright and some others nailing each other. We keep it green for now. The 7 does a great job setting the car. Everyone keeping off each other does a great job there as well. Danny Lloyd falling back in the 21. As we look up ahead to the race lead, Jake Galloway has it. Into the wall he goes. Cole Luigi looking low. Some contact there. Great job setting their car sideways back there. Jay Jefferson was sideways. The yellow is out though. We're racing back. Cole Luigi leads. It may have been the 07 that got around. And Luigi with teammate Wong leading back 1-2. Caution flag number 3. And we're not even halfway through the event. Alexander Rowe in the 07. Heavy damage there. So he may have gone around. They were stacked up because of what happened on the backstretch with the 7. And you can see this big pack in the 07 kind of gets a little contact there with Joey Trickles trying to take advantage. The 44 and the 1 making some contact. The 07 got latched to that 44. And around goes Alexander Rowe. He slides back up the racetrack. Luckily, looks like everyone able to miss. The 39 missed the 41. I believe the 00 was so far back they just gets low and get by. That's pretty close though. He's keeping up speed. And that just close hard racing here. And that's really a corner that can produce a lot. And right there, after hitting the wall, spins it back onto the racetrack, and cars coming by, they had to throw the yellow flag there, and great job by everyone missing that 07. Code Luigi led them back to the caution flag, and we'll stay out, and we'll go back green. Once again, it'll be after halfway. We'll actually be going back green at halfway, so it'll be 19 laps to go. All 39 cars that were on the racetrack still left on the racetrack. Code Luigi leads in the 42. Jonathan Wong, his teammate, in second. They have Jake Galloway third, Diego Yepes back to fourth, Matt Hamill fifth. Danny Lloyd on a charge up to 6th. Alex Stewart 7th. Jay Jefferson 8th. Michael Sayers 9th. Carson Bowers 10th. Their next chaser, Luke Rainey in 12th. They have Sebastian Kukul on 13th. Stephen Baker 15th. Landon Lyons, Clayton Thomas, and then Johnny Gardner. The chasers inside the top 20. Coming back to the restart zone for Code Luigi in the 42, who's never won a Target Series race. We're back racing, but look at the run that his teammate Jonathan Wong got in that restart. They're already looking low. Entering turn 1 is going to be going low. Comes the 48 to the bottom lane of the 42. They go through 1 and 2. Jake Galloway looking 3 wide in the 19. Will they be able to do it? Close there. Almost some contact for the top spot down the backstretch. Wong with the advantage. Galloway looking 3 wide. 49 takes it. 19 back to the bottom lane. They round off with corner number 4. Wong leads the lap. Galloway to the inside, however. And Yepes for third. Code Luigi falling back. Danny Lloyd going for a top 5 spot in the 21 car. As they race side by side up front, Jake Galloway in the 19 trying to take it from Jonathan Wong. Danny Lloyd looking for that top 5 spot in the 42 of Code Luigi. Contact there, back there as well. Around goes Luke Rainey. Jeffrey Buford, Isaac Nichols hard in the 22. And yellow's out, and it's another chaser involved. The 22 of Luke Rainey, the 62 of Jeffrey Buford, as Jake Galloway leads us back to the caution flag. We'll see what happened. Luke Rainey all torn up from a good spot there inside the chase, and they're wrecked again in 3 and 4 possibly. We'll see what happened to the 22. Luke was just kind of running along right here in the teens, and except I had Matt Hamill get sideways, and then some cars maybe check up. Luke gets into the back of the 33 Bowers, and then down and spins out with the 6-2 Buford hard into the inside wall for that 22, and then shoots back up the track. Isaac Nichols nowhere to go and hits the 22 hard. Nichols then gets hit by Riley Spurley Tube up and gets Landon Lyons a little bit right there. And the 7 out of control. I believe Nichols may spin it out or come across the track. Something among... Oh, the 8 was spun around. Matt Hamill. We saw him sideways. I'm honestly not surprised that... Yeah, he was sideways, came back up, and then May got into Sanders, got into Jefferson, and those 3 went up and hit the wall hard. The 8 luckily did not get his. He slid back down the racetrack. But once again, more chasers involved and incidents here today. It'll be a hard race for some of these drivers to get through. The short track and its short track characteristics. Just taking out another chaser here today. The Gertrude 250. Leading the back was the 19 of Jake Galloway. He stays out on the racetrack and he leads back to the green flag. And how about Danny Lloyd, a chaser, up to second? Going back green with 13 laps to go. We'll see if we can go green all the way. From that crash, Isaac Nichols, Luke Rainey out. 37 cars on the lead lap. Jake Galway leads. Highest chaser Danny Lloyd right now second, looking for that race victory. Jonathan Wong, Diego Yepes, Coluigi round out the top 5. There's Alex Stewart, another chaser, Sebastian Kukulon 7th. Eli Bright 8th. Carson Bowers 9th. Another chaser, Stephen Baker 10th. Johnny Gardner 11th. Adam McDowell 13th. Clayton Thomas 14th. Our chasers inside the top 20. Joey Trickle and Landon Lyons 19th and 20th as well. And we'll go back here and we see the rest of the chasers pretty much damaged or out of the race. Lawrence Poundpond 30th. William Seaman 35th. Now their chasers out of the race. So Jake out with this to the green flag. Danny Lloyd second with a good jump. And we are back racing here at Nazareth. Lloyd for the race lead as they hit 1 and 2. The 21 car has been coming through the field. And look at him down low. He'll grab the race lead away down the backstretch. RCR won this race last season with the 62 Jennifer Beeford. Looking to do it here today with the 21 Danny Lloyd. Now the 48 looks to the inside, Jonathan Wong. Off corner number 4, Wong will lead the lap by a nose. And 12 laps to go. 3 wide now for the top spot. Yepes takes it 3 wide to the bottom lane. Wong and Lloyd are making contact up top. Can they keep it off each other? Close there. Down the backstretch for a second. Coluigi looking for it. Yepes. And Yellow's back out. And it's a huge crash. Is that Palapon? Is that the 18 and the 00 as well? And the 0 will lead us back. Kukulon to third now in the 20 car. 11 laps to go. We're going to have another restart, another big crash. Trey Rainey, one of them involved in the 18. Once again, close hard racing 3 wide through this area of the track, and it's just not going to work out. For Marshburrow in the middle, he gets down to the 18, then kind of slides up against the 98, then sliding sideways gets down to the 18. Trey Rainey spins the 18 around up the track. He'll go the 0-1, will go down the track. Cars do a great job up top missing. There goes the 39 Palapon into it. And then somewhere along the way, there's 39 spin again. Oh, 00 Williams Seaman hard into the 18. Trey Rainey in a huge 3-car crash in 1 and 2. Bring out the yellow flag once again with Yepes back out in front here at Nazareth. He'll stay on the racetrack and we'll go back with under 10 laps to go. 7 laps to go. Once we get back racing, Diego Yepes still leading this race. From that crash, Trey Rainey and William Seaman have retired. Lawrence Palapon and Gustavo Rocha have gone a lap down. There are 33 cars on the lead lap. Diego Yepes leads them all. Coluigi second, Sebastian Kukulon third, Jonathan Wong fourth, Jake Galway fifth. They have Carson Bowers in sixth, Danny Lloyd seventh, Alex Stewart eighth, and McDowell ninth, Clayton Thomas up to 10th. So the chasers coming forward here at the end of this race. We'll see if one of them can get to victory lane or will non-chaser relieve the wounds of missing the chase by getting to victory lane here at Nazareth. First race of the chase has been a wild one. We'll see if we can end it under the green flag. 7 laps left, and we are back racing at Nazareth. Yepes with a pretty good jump there. Could be the battle for second. Kukulon got a good jump on the 42 of Coluigi. They go off into turn 1. Kukulon looks low for second. Behind single file. But up at the front, 3 cars break away, and they're battling hard. For second, Kukulon moves to the inside of Coluigi. Almost some contact back there. First spot inside the top 10. Into turn number 3, Kukulon side by side with Luigi grabs the spot. May have wrestled it away from that 42. Now Kukulon has his sights set on the 0 of Yepes. 6 laps of racing to go at Nazareth. Yepes trying to get back around with the race lead. Kukulon trying to get there and win the first race of the chase. They come off of corner number 2. Kukulon is there on the back bumper. Jonathan Wong there is emerged in third as well. So crash on the backstretch. A car's up off the ground. No yellow yet. They've kept it straight. There was a car up in the air, maybe in the 3 of Anthony Lehman. But we're still green. 5 laps left of the yellow to come out. The race would be over. Yepes may want that yellow flag because the 20's all over the back bumper. Looking to the inside now. 1. Sebastian Kukulon side by side with Yepes. They come off corner number 2. Down the backstretch of the race. Kukulon to the race lead as they enter turn 3. Trying to slab take that line away from the 0. He does do that. But Yepes back to second as a shot still. 4 laps left. Wong is third. And McDowell, Carson Bowers round out the top 5. Lloyd is back to 6th. Coluigi 7th. Baker 8th. Galway back to 9th. Clayton Thomas right now rounds out the top 10. And a whole mess of cars behind them. Back up front, Kukulon up the racetrack. Here comes Yepes to the bottom. Down the back there, side by side again. Coming to 3 laps to go. Side by side at the front. Yepes power move. Bumps the 20 out of the way. And back to the race lead for Yepes. 3 laps of racing going. The yellow is out. That's it. It's over. Jay Jefferson has crashed on the backstretch, and it's over. Spurley 2 as well. And Yepes just won here at Nazareth. And we'll see what happens. Bring at the final caution. We'll also see how the 3 was up off the ground. Racing off of corner number 2 just got close there. Jay Jefferson, the 28. just run over by the 78 Riley Spray Tube, and they go down. They hit the wall hard. Look at the hit for Jay Jefferson. Wow, up off the ground. 78 Riley Spray Tube, also a hard hit, but Jay Jefferson taking the worst of that. Into the wall he goes, spins it around. Luckily, no one else hits him, but still Jefferson with the hard hit there. Luckily, he's able to drive that car away. 3 of Anthony Lehman saw that pretty up close and personal. Let's see what happened to him. So, I think it was him on the backstretch. He got lifted up off the ground at some point. We'll have to see here. Racing hard in front of him. The 3 drives to the inside of the 99, Max Anderson. He has damage at this point already. Gets in the 99, goes sideways. Oh, got hit by the 28 hard up off the ground. No cars got completely sideways, also they kept it green, trying to get a green flag finish, but then the 28 got spun out later on, and that's what brought the yellow flag. Yepes ends up being Kukulon back to the line after wrestling the lead away, and she's able to win here at Nazareth. We'll come back at the checkered flag. Checkers are out, and it's going to be Diego Yepes in the 0. Stealing a win from the Chasers, Yepes will win here at Nazareth. He wins the Gertrude 250. Kukulon, the highest finishing chaser, will get the most points second, and there's some other chasers sprinkled throughout the top 10 and top 20. Let's now go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Gertrude 250 at Nazareth. There were 6 caution flags for 23 laps, and 10 lead change among 7 different drivers. Diego Yepes steals a win from the Chasers, lead 17 laps the most. Sebastian Kukulon from 42nd to 2nd, I'm sure will be very happy about that. Finishing highest finishing chaser, not bad there. Jonathan Wong 3rd, Carson Bowers 4th, and McDowell 5th. We have Danny Lloyd 6th, Cole Luigi 7th, Stephen Baker 8th, Clint Thomas 9th, Michael Sanders rounds out the top 10. There is your top 20. See some chasers sprinkled throughout there. I look down 21st to 40th. You see a lot of chasers down here. Raspberry from the pole, wrecked in that final crash. He ends up 34th out of the race as 33 cars finished running, 31 on the lead lap. We look down here at some of the drivers that retired, including chasers Andrew Miller, Luke Rainey, and Liam Seaman. At the right side are the points. It's not different at all from how you finish in terms of chasing, but the only difference is how the point system works. First place in the chase gets 12. Second highest finishing gets 11, on down to the lowest finishing, which gets 1. So it's still Andrew Miller, even though he finished 41st, and the highest finishing chaser got 2nd. That'd be a huge deficit for Miller to make up. Instead, he only has to make up 11 points, which is still a lot, but still very doable with this system. This system very, very forgiving in terms of what happens. So after this wild first race of the chase, we're going to try and calm down with the next race, which is going to be at Kentucky for the KFC 300. I'll see you guys then.